Ladies, we've been out the past few days scouting. I think we've got a great location picked out for you. Had great activity the past few days. Are y'all ready?
Yes. So.
I'm Randy SPRADLIN. I'm the Hunter Education Training Specialist for West Texas. I got a call from Judy asking me to help for the hunt. So when she presented the opportunity, of course, we decided to jump all over it. I'm glad that we could help. The hogs have been a little bit moving, a little bit dry here on the ranch. We put out some water and some low water crossings. We've seen some good movement, so hopefully we'll have something for you guys to harvest tonight. We're at Sid Richardson Scout Ranch. I was contacted by their program manager to help with their nuisance problem that they've been having with feral hogs. They've been very, very damaging to quite a bit of the scout property. The game warden may come out and visit us in a little while, so okay. I want to verify y'all do have your licenses.
We do, sir. They're in our pockets.
Awesome. We're ready to go. Do you have any question about what we'll be shooting tonight? Any question about the firearms or any question about the harvest?
I don't think so. We've been working with Julie and Judy for, I think, months now at this point. So we've learned breathing, trigger control, how to attack a group of hogs and work from the outside in. I'm a little nervous, but I'm really excited, and this is what we've been training for, so. I think Judy's left us in really good hands with you, so hopefully we'll take it from there.
She sent me a text a while ago, and she said, remind them, deep breath, release and squeeze. So
breathe and
here
squeeze.
goes the wisdom of Judy.
So today I brought my fiance and my friend with me. Getting a CHL was something that my fiance and I have talked about for a while, and we just hadn't carved out the time to go and take the class and just accomplish that goal.
Being stationed in Korea to Afghanistan kind of held me back from getting my LTC or CHL prior. So, you know, finally been able to be in a place for more than a year and a half, 2 years. And it's finally nice to be able to knock it out.
So it was really great to get to experience that with him.
I mean, doing anything with her is a lot of fun. The legal minutia and all the little regulations and rules, it's pretty confusing and complicated at times. It's nice to go through it with somebody, and I was glad we did it.
I think it's going to be really fun to go to the range with David because now I can kind of hold my own with him. And it was also awesome bringing on one of my best friends, Kristen, who was a little nervous.
Today's training was a little nerve-wracking. There are really high stakes involved with going through this process.
I think I was in her shoes a couple weeks back, and so I could see her nerves, and I just wanted to ease them and calm them for her, but she did amazing, and so it was really great to experience that with her, as well as having her be there for me.
I am so glad that I was invited to come through this process. The very first time she ever went shooting, she came with my mom and I at Ladies' Night in Dallas, and she was pretty good then. I definitely think today, judging by her score, shows that there's definitely been improvement.
You know, anybody can be very proficient and skilled with a handgun if they take the time to learn how to use a handgun properly. After we got on the range and past that, we started into lecture. We went over the rules and regulations on the process of getting a gun permit. And then we took a state test. Everyone passed, and 60 days from today, hopefully everyone will have their gun permit and be in a better position to save themselves.
Being a gun owner, I think getting your CHL and learning, you know, all the responsibilities that come with it is just something everyone should do. And so I feel proud of myself for taking that step.
Ladies, you know, their best asset to be safe in an environment is going to be awareness. That's the most important thing, is just spotting trouble, bad guys, suspicious activity, and acting upon it.
Shooting with Kristen, I think, will be so much fun because I feel like I can help her as well as her help me.
There's a gun range where we both live, where they encourage women just to come and become more comfortable with using firearms. A lot of our friends have gone through this process, so now we have our little group that we can go together for Ladies' Night.
So the next step is going through the sim house, and I still have some nerves about going through the sim house, but with the skills that I've been given and the practice that I've put into it, I feel more confident in my abilities. But once I get into that situation where there's a live person and there's an imminent threat in front of me, I don't know how I'm gonna react, so we'll see.
Randy, How many hogs have you shot in your life?
I have no idea.
I like that. It's too many. I think Maddie and I were really nervous. You know, when you're out of your element, the first thing you do is make small talk.
So say you ladies learn how to hunt, and then you can come in and, you know, how would that be for getting you a man or getting you a mate? Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do the hunt and I'll put the meat on the table.
Right, that would be so cool. I'm a strong, independent woman. Don't need no man. Yeah.
Okay, fine. You still need somebody to hang out with.
The two of us are kind of like jabbering away with Randy, and we're laughing and we're giggling.
You see anything over there, strong, independent woman?
Just the man I don't need.
No laughing, no gasping.
Sorry, that was bad. You guys are just funny. Can't handle it. I think we ended up being really a lot louder than we should have been, and also just noticing that when we did hear sounds or think that maybe something was approaching, we had so much anxiety and adrenaline because it was just our first go-around. Oh wait, there's something. Do you see that little thing? It's a little armadillo. I see that thing. It's coming at us. Definitely, that looks like it's walking like an armadillo, right?
Was it an armadillo or a fox?
I think it was an armadillo just because it was like walking around like a little doofus. I always thought that hunting would be easier and probably not as time-consuming. You kind of understand that you're going to be hunting all night and you're going to be sitting in a blind, but until you've done it, you don't understand what goes into that. Whoa, big lump.
It's okay.
What was that?
It's just a bat.
That was a bat.
Yes.
Oh, I heard that. Erin, do you hear that? Oh.
Here they go. They're getting tuned up, lady.
Oh,
You know what time that is, don't you?
time to eat, people.
No.
What time is it? That sounds very close.
They're pretty close to it.
That sounds very close.
They're within a mile or so.
I'm okay with shooting a coyote after I heard about the rabies. I'm okay. Same. I don't want them coming up in here. That's really lucky.
Coming up the creek. Go ahead and sit down.
Oh my God. Oh gosh.
Get your thinking cap on. They were running through. Did you hear them?
Yeah. Okay, so there are animals out there. Sobered me up a little bit. I was starting to get, like, lazy.
Natalie has traveled to Lodi, Wisconsin to compete in the USPSA Area 5 Championship at Winnequa Gun Club. But first, she gets the opportunity to watch Team Smith & Wesson captain Julie Golub in action, showing her how a professional shooter can adapt to any environment.
This morning we got to the range and it was a monsoon, but the show went on. They camped out at their stages. They tried their best to kind of stay focused, stay in the game, and keep their spirits high. Julie is a force of nature. When we arrived, she was so focused, so in the zone. Despite the rain, the delays that the rain caused, she stayed in that competitive mindset. She also takes the time to help those around her. She knew that I was there watching her, so she took the time in between stages to explain things to me, why she did things the way that she did. I would ask her how she thinks she did after each stage.
Unload and show clear, if clear. Hammer down, holster.
First one or two, she was a little bit about. The third, she thinks that she did really well. So just like any other shooter, she has her good stages and her bad stages. This is definitely the deep end of the pool, it being Area 5. It's a huge competition. So my next competition, I'll probably sign up for a club match, which is a little bit smaller, a little less intimidating, but this is definitely not gonna be my last competition.
Easy to get sucked in to want to go faster, and you're like, I want to go!
You don't realize that an animal that's 60 yards away can hear you when you're kind of crunching in your boots. And I think that we were probably more detrimental to ourselves than we realized.
What do we say? Like, this little piggy went to the feeder. This little piggy went to the creek. This little piggy got shot by ERIN. This little piggy got shot by Maddie. And Maddie and ERIN went wee, wee, wee. That's good. All the way out. All the way out.
We're in the blind, we're giggling, we're just talking, we're getting to know Randy. So that was kind of the tone of night one.
Have you ever heard of Babe's chicken?
Yeah, I don't know why, but that sounds familiar. Why would I know Babes? Where have I seen one? Wait, where? What's out there? You see something? Did you say something's out there? Oh, no, we were just talking. No. Oh, we're talking about fried chicken.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Ladies.
Randy.
It's been a night.
It certainly has been a long one.
A little bit of stuff moving. Armadillos, small critters. Nothing we want to harvest. Cows didn't even make their way through. We just heard them around us, so. No hogs.
No hogs.
How about y'all? But a good night's sleep and a nice hearty breakfast in the morning and round 2 tomorrow.
All right, let's try again.
So it is 2 o'clock in the morning. We had our first unsuccessful day. How you feeling?
I'm tired. I really wanted that to go differently than it did, but we were prepared that this could happen, so just day 1, hopefully day 2 is better.
Yeah, it's definitely frustrating, I think, is the feeling that I'm feeling right now. And yet, there's things you can't control, and the hogs are one of them, but...
Try again tomorrow.
Yep, we'll try again tomorrow. And for now, let's go get some sleep and dream of breakfast.
Yes.
I'm hungry.
And hogs.
Yep.
Next time on Love at First Shot.
Plan B tonight includes using some FLIR scopes. I can see what's coming in. Go ahead, get set up.
You know, this is a pretty big deal. There are only 8 of these area championships throughout the entire United States.
Roll and go.
Jasmine definitely surprised me today. She's a force to be reckoned with.
Get out of my house, I